As the fans throng into the Western Park International Cricket Stadium, the equation is pretty simple and there for all to see. Win and enter the Final Four. Once the bell rings tonight, expect both teams to come out strong. Expect them to not hold back any punches as India A emerge from the blue corner to take on Oman in the squared circle in Doha. This is the clash of Group B in the DP World Asia Cup Rising Stars 2025. Who will make it to the Final Four? We'll find out tonight. For the Shaheens, it has been a pretty perfect tournament. 3 wins in 3. India A and Oman know the equation for them. Whoever wins will book a berth in that Final Four. When Parvez Maharouf was there in the centre with Jitesh Sharma and Hamad Mirza, the toss was won by India and they chose to field first. It is a must-win encounter, and keeping with the trend of T20 cricket, they'd rather see the opposition set the target. One change for both teams in this all-important clash. Yash Thakur has been given a rest, and in comes Vijay Kumar Vaishak for his first game of the tournament. At the other end for Oman, Jay Odedra comes in place of Sufyan Yusuf. Well, the sun has set here. It was hot and humid during the day, but quite the opposite now as the lights are on in Qatar. There is a And so it begins. India A won the toss, chose to field first. A virtual quarter-final right in front of you at the Western Park International Cricket Stadium. Straight away a hint of movement, even though he strayed a bit in line. Puller and driven away. That's a lovely first ball to receive.
That was a gift. Oh, what a lovely shot. Great hit that. Bowling just short, getting into position, Hamad. This is what you need to do, captain. Where UAE got out for 59. It's a better surface than that. And this shot says it all.
This was silky smooth, and yet it was destructive at the same time.
When they're that tall, that was a short delivery. Beautifully played. Hamad has decided he's going to play his natural game. Oh, what a shot that is. Hamad, that is a beauty. Room outside the off stump, got into the position.
He is in some kind of form today. Just hold the pose. Hold the pose there, Hamad. Wow. Sends it sailing on the offside. Tries it one more time. Goes over backward point. He is toying with the bowlers. Is Hamad Mirza tonight?
I am loving this.
Goes one more time, but this into the hands of Ashutosh. Vaishak gets his first wicket in India A colours, and is the captain who was looking in. Imperious touch that departs.
Hamad expecting it to come quicker onto him. Couldn't time it too well, but the timing of the dive was good. Dived at the right time, eyes on the ball, Ashutosh the fielder, and that is the wicket India A needed. That is the breakthrough that they needed. Hamad Mirza gone for 32 of 16 deliveries, 37 for 1.
Pulled away. This protection in the deep. Oh, this is sloppy. I think this should have been stopped. Wasim struck his first boundary.
Not very convincingly, but somehow he got it in the gap. Decent enough connection. The ball kept rolling, but yes, this should have been stopped.
In making some room, this is brilliant from Wasim. Finds the gap, putting pressure on Gurjapneet.
This isn't very good bowling. The batter giving himself room. They've reached 50 with this wonderful boundary, giving himself room and smashing it through point and covers. Good cut shot, but the length was provided and the pace has also been on the ball. What we saw earlier from the Pakistan Shaheen bowlers was a lot of good changes of pace and pace on deliveries, cramping the batters for room. Very close that, yes, straight forward. Front of the stumps, struck on the back foot. Easy decision for the umpire. Second wicket falls for Oman and Karan ends the misery for himself. 12 of 19 he got.
It was always coming. Karan was struggling. Plays 19 balls for his 12, plays it across the line. Too quick to play that shot and also too full to play that one. Suyash strikes for India A. Karan Sonavle departed after scoring 12. Oman 65 for 2.
Edge, no slip. And it slips past short third man for a boundary.
I can hear Maha. Oh, that's run down to the boundary. The ground fielding has been sloppy for India. Once again conceding a boundary. Jitesh Sharma, the skipper, doesn't look happy.
There is a chance in the deep. And Nehal Vadera takes an easy one. Namandhir proves that he has a golden arm.
And the off spinner to a right-hand batter. You might just fancy the chances of a batter taking him on. Good move. He takes him on but cannot clear the fielder. Well, the catching has been brilliant. The ground fielding we have talked about hasn't been to the mark. Sai Shiv Narayan leaving at 16. Oman at 93 for 3. That's some intent. High in the air and out of the park. You talk about putting their foot on the accelerator, and here it is. Brings up the 100 for Oman. 103 now.
A handsome heave against Harsh. Wasim Ali with his first maximum. Send it straight back over the bowler's head. Squared him up. Big appeal. The finger goes up. A left arm spinner's dream, that delivery. And Aryan Bisht departs.
Well, that is almost unplayable, isn't it? For the likes of Aryan Bisht, Mahmood Khan Kharote from Afghanistan, the on-field umpire thinks it is out. Only contributed 4 in this crucial match for Oman. And this is the reason why. Almost unplayable.
Crashing into middle. Absolutely crashing into middle there.
Oman lose their 4th after Aryan Bisht making just 4, 104 for 4.
Leg slip comes into play. Talk about laying down a trap. And Zikria, wow, just fell for it.
Put a leg slip there, bowled it to him right there in the slot. All Zikria had to do put his bat to it, and a straightforward catch. This is brilliant skippership and brilliant bowling. Now Zikria that we talked about, who tonked a 50 against Shaheens, has once again been out without scoring a single run. There it is, Zikria Islam going for duck. Oman in a lot of trouble, 105 for 5.
And that's a good shot. Wasim has been timing the ball so sweetly, and that occasion over extra cover. That's an excellent hit.
Where you could put pressure on the opposition. Bad delivery. Down the leg side. Mahmood just had to place it.
Sufyan Mahmood off the mark of his 7th delivery, courtesy juicy leg stump full toss. Good option taken. Fine leg in the circle, one bounce to the boundary. That was very done by Wasim Ali, and also brings up his half century with that boundary. A timely knock in a must-win game for Oman.
This 50, which is his first in T20 cricket, will give him a lot of confidence when he comes to bowl, because we've seen him bowl brilliantly. He's got the height, takes advantage of that.
Good bounce, zipping through to the wicket keeper. And Sufyan Mahmood, before even the umpire gave him out, he was walking across. Gurjapneet, as we spoke about before, even in a track which has not offered much pace, he's getting the ball to zip through.
Good effort. Hitting the deck, like you said. Putting his body behind the ball. And getting that breakthrough for India. Mahmood gone for 8. 130 for 6 Oman.
Ball aim, nice and full. You miss, I hit, says Gurjapneet. Coming round the wicket. And Muzair Raza giving himself room, try to clear mid off. He's been castled.
That's a beautiful delivery. You've got to perfect these deliveries, because they can come very handy and get you wickets in these overs, in these last overs. Team position was lovely. Is somebody who I see a future in. Raza gone for a duck, 130 for 7.
York again. Hikes towards mid-wicket, and it's a boundary. Shafi gets off the mark. The very good shot. Last ball coming up. Perfect Yorker. 2 is the call. Should be just a single. Very well done by the deep mid-wicket fielder, and Gurjapneet on an excellent over. Couple of wickets and just the 6 runs to finish off his spell as well. And Oman, after being 52 for 1 in the power play, they'll be a disappointing lot to finish on 135 for 7, which we believe a very good surface for batting. Oman in the toss, beg your pardon, losing the toss, asked to bat first. Karan Hamad started off well but could not kick off. Saishiv looked decent for his 16, but man of the moment, Wasim Ali making his first half century in T20 format, 54-45, finish on 135 for 7 in the allotted 20 overs.
The bowling, Ramandeep went for 16 of his 2. Vijay Kumar, 4 overs 34, a bit on the expensive side for me. 1 wicket to him. Gurjapneet, 2 for 37 of his 4. But Suyash, the pick of the bowler. 4 overs, 12 runs, 2 wickets.
Now, target for India A is 136 to win and qualify for the semi-final. Vaibhav Suryavanshi gets going, gets a start.
The target is set. 136 is what India A need in order to qualify for the semi-finals. Oman would be clutching onto the hope that they could restrict the Blues. Starts off pretty watchfully. Vaibhav Suryavanshi, antithetical to the previous 2 starts that he's had. There you go, he steps out. Takes on the field. There is no fielder there. This is what we've come to see, a boundary of Vaibhav Suryavansh's bat, the 201st of the tournament. Takes the aerial route once more. Covers, showcases interest, drops it. Lifeline given by Saishiv.
Yeah, extremely lucky to survive, but talk about the Oman fielder. If we have a look at it, how he got out of the blocks, there was no way he was going to catch that. There was reluctance to go underneath the ball. And this is, see, what an awkward position he got into towards the end.
There you go. Prime example of it. Stand and deliver.
On the up, beautifully square driven. No chance for the fielder in the deep as well. Yeah, driven This time, no chance for the fielder in the ring at mid-off. Bullish length and belted down the ground.
Taken at the second attempt. And he was looking in such good nick. For the third time in a row, Priyansh Arya is out for 10.
Caught at mid-wicket, trying to pull one. And helping it straight to the fielder who got it on the second attempt.
Yeah, Muzahir there. Clutching onto it with dear life. Shafiq Jan celebrates. Priyansh Arya, 10 again. India A, 17 for 1. Steps out. Boom! And that's shaken the entire room. What a shot by Namandhir.
And look at the length of the stroke. It goes way back. Great base, still head. And allowing his arms to do the rest. Gets great distance on this stroke. Half a dozen.
And he's trying to take on that fielder. Take on he does. Sails it over his head for another 6. Suryavanshi doing what Suryavanshi does best. A chance to free his arms. His eye is set now. He now goes to a runner ball with that boundary. There's a fielder showcasing interest. Well judged. There will be a check. Vaibhav Suryavanshi looks disappointed. And rightly so, as Oman celebrate.
The umpires are going to check if the feet touch the rope. Suryavanshi wanted to go big. Didn't get it out of the middle of the bat. Offering a chance at long off. Hard to tell from this angle. It's Aryan Bisht judging it really well. And
Aryan Bisht with a wonderfully taken catch. Suryavanshi departs for a mere 12. India A, 37 for 2.
Wasim comes in. Catch it was the call, but was deliberately played by Namandhir. He knew the fielders were inside the circle on the offside. Nicely executed in the end. Nicely driven. This is elegant. This is class from Namandhir.
He's got it. He's got it in him. And he's playing with a positive frame of mind. Nicely played. Nicely placed. He'll get a boundary here. Harsh Dubey picked up the line very quickly. Short delivery. Pulled away. 6 runs for Harsh. That's an answer to us. We just asked why was he sent before.
Goes down the ground. Straight to the fielder. Would you believe it? He missed out his boots as well, but hangs on to the catch. Namandhir, the 3rd wicket falls for India A. Samay Srivastav strikes for Oman.
Trying to go over the fielder. Credit to the bowler. He's been a little expensive, but still kept flighting the ball, the shoe coming off the fielder. But judged it well. Yeah, thanking the Almighty for that wicket. Namandhir gone for 30 of 19 deliveries, 68 for 3.
Nicely swept. Into the gap as well. Harsh is taking on Odedra. India need him.
Could have been given some reprieve via this shot. Nehal Vadera releases the pressure.
Boundary that comes after 10 deliveries in the form of a big maximum. Nehal Vadera.
Harsh Dubey imitating his strike partner. The only difference, he sends it for a 4.
He plays it much better, isn't it?
Harsh Dubey goes across the line. And Aryan Bisht would be absolutely disappointed with that effort.
Now that is the momentum. India A bring up the 100, 22 of the last 2.1 overs.
Goes for the reverse sweep. Connects perfectly. Finally sends him towards the boundary. Swept again as there was a change in line and punished. Ordinary fielding attempt though. Could have taken the dive, and which is why both Hamad Mirza and Samesh Srivastava are expressing their discontent, and rightly so. Uppercut. A jab that could prove to be a knockout blow. At the end of 15, it's 119 for 3.
Harsh Dubey brings up his maiden half century in T20 cricket in a must-win game for India A. Bowled his 4 overs for 30 for 1. Got a promotion, came at number 4. He has batted so well for India A. It was hit and takes it. Oh, the option was right by Nehal Vadera, with both the fielders behind square in the offside in the circle, but not much space offered by Aryan. That was the downfall of Nehal.
Tried to go reverse. He wasn't in that position where he could get it over the fielder's head. John, the fielder. First wicket for Aryan. Vadera gone for 23. 1, 3, 4 for 4.
Cutter in the gap, and Jitesh Sharma finishes off the game with a long hop by Aryan. And with that boundary, Jitesh Sharma brings up with 3,000 runs in T20 cricket, and India booked their place in the semi-final of the DP World Rising Stars Men's Asia Cup.
Winning the game with 6 wickets, but they'll have to up the game when they come to play the semi-finals on Friday.
Vaibhav, Priyansh both got starts but could not kick on. Naman, I thought, batted exceptionally, but he threw it away after scoring 30. Vadera, runner ball 23 of 24. The man of the hour, Harsh Dubey, 53 of 44 deliveries, remained not out and also bought his first T20 half century in his career. 6 bowlers used by Oman. Dedra, Shafiq, Sameh, Aryan are the successful bowler, but the leg spinner was taken for plenty of runs. That's where the game was lost for Oman, in my opinion. They were heavily banking on Samesh Srivastava, could not deliver when it matters the most. It's 17.5 overs and the game was done. India A won the toss, put the opposition in to bat. 135 for 7, Oman mustered. Wasim, 54 not out. Suyash was excellent, 2 for 12 off his 4. In reply, India A pushing down in 17.5 overs, only 4 wickets down, with Harsh Dubey remaining not out on 53. Udedra 1 for 18 in his 4 overs, bowled well. In the end, India A winning it by 6 wickets and getting the pass to go to semi-final. The first 2 finalists confirmed. Pakistan shines unbeaten with a net run of 4.56, and India A lost to Shaheen, but they beat the other 2 teams who remain with 4 points with a very good net run rate of 1.98. Top 2 teams have qualified for the semi-final coming up on Friday.